Position 1. The tortoise and the hare. The hare, confident in his speed, looked down on the slow tortoise and challenged him to a race. During the race, the hare quickly left the tortoise behind and stopped to take a nap. The tortoise, though slow, kept moving steadily and eventually crossed the finish line before the hare. This story teaches that arrogance and overconfidence can lead to failure, while patience and perseverance lead to success. Position 2. The fox and the grapes. A hungry fox saw a bunch of ripe grapes hanging high and tried jumping several times to reach them but failed. After many failed attempts, the fox gave up and comforted himself by saying, "Those grapes are probably sour anyway." The story reflects how people often deceive themselves after failure to avoid disappointment, a lesson in accepting limitations and being honest about our feelings. Position 3. The ant and the grasshopper. In summer, the ant diligently stored food for winter, while the grasshopper spent his time singing and playing. When winter arrived, the grasshopper had nothing to eat and had to beg the ant for help. The ant refused, as the grasshopper had not prepared. The story emphasizes the importance of hard work, preparation, and long-term thinking instead of living for momentary pleasures. Position 4. The lion and the mouse. A mouse accidentally ran across a sleeping lion. The lion caught the mouse, but decided to let it go. Later, the lion was trapped by hunters in a net. Hearing his cries, the mouse returned and chewed through the ropes to free him. The story highlights that kindness is never wasted, and even the smallest creatures can help the mighty in times of need. Position 5. The goose that laid the golden eggs. A farmer discovered that his goose laid one golden egg every day. Greedy to get all the gold at once, he killed the goose, only to find nothing inside. He lost both the goose and the daily golden eggs. The story teaches that greed and impatience can lead to losing everything. Position 6. The dog and its reflection. A dog carrying a bone crossed a bridge. Looking down into the water, it saw its own reflection and thought it was another dog with a bigger bone. It opened its mouth to snatch the other bone, dropping its real one into the water. The story warns against greed and illusion, which can cause you to lose what you already have. Position 7. The two goats on the bridge. Two goats came from opposite directions onto a narrow bridge. Neither would give way. They ended up butting heads and both fell into the stream below. This story is a reminder that stubbornness, selfishness, and a lack of compromise can lead to mutual loss. Position 8. The crow and the pitcher. A thirsty crow found a pitcher with a little water at the bottom, but couldn't reach it with its beak. Cleverly, it picked up small stones and dropped them into the pitcher, raising the water level until it could drink. The story shows that intelligence, patience, and creativity can help overcome life's challenges. Position 9. The fox and the crow. A crow perched on a tree with a piece of cheese in its beak. A cunning fox wanted it, so he flattered the crow, asking it to sing. As the crow opened its beak to sing, the cheese fell and the fox took it. This story teaches that we should not be blinded by flattery. It can cause us to lose something valuable. Position 10. The two friends and the bear. Two friends were walking in the forest when they encountered a bear. One quickly climbed a tree and left the other behind. The one left behind lay still and pretended to be dead. The bear sniffed and left. When the first friend came down and asked what the bear said, the second replied, "It told me not to trust a friend who deserts you in danger." The story teaches that true friendship is revealed in times of hardship.